Okay, ladies and gentlemen, tonight on the Josh Nolan and Oliver S. Full Throttle Racing Show, we have an exciting and awesome guest with us tonight. This guy is known as the People's Champ. He has a 42-year racing career. He is in the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. Over the years, he has raced 100 races a year, and after many years. And I'll tell you what, this guy is Dave Darland. Welcome to the show, Mr. Dave.
Thank you. It's good to be here. How are
Yes.
you doing?
Good.
Oh, well, I started racing when I was 16 years old, and I've been racing since 1982. I started racing in sprint cars and been doing it ever since.
Okay, how many wins do you have racked up in your racing career, Dave?
Many wins.
How many wins?
Yeah.
It's got to be in the in the 400 or 500 range. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Wow, that's a pretty huge win streak in your career there.
Yeah, it's been good, and I can't complain about that. So,
Okay, so Dave, what is your favorite races that you've raced at over the years?
now my favorite racetrack is used to be Eldora Speedway. Used to be my favorite, but they changed it a bunch. It's not so much anymore. Kokomo is my favorite racetrack, I guess now. So
Okay. Okay. So when your racing career, Dave, out of all the wins that you've racked up, what is your favorite win that you've ever had?
My favorite win is my dad's race, Kokomo. I'd say I won it twice, and once like in 2012, and again 2018, I think so. But winning my dad's race at Kokomo was a highlight for me, for sure. So,
Yeah, definitely. Your camera's back. Okay, there we go. Okay, what is your least favorite track you've raced at, Dave?
what was that again?
What's the least favorite track that you've raced at? What's one track that you can say is not your favorite?
Well, I'd say Hobstadt probably is my least favorite track. I won a couple races there. I won my last USAC race down there, in Goodnight's car, or Bennett's car, which was a 43-inch car. So it was weird down there, and we won some races with it, but winning Hobstadt with it was good for me. So.
Okay. So Dave, how do you feel about the accomplishments over your racing career?
My accomplishments have been good. I've been racing for a long time, and I've had some good success at it, and had a lot of fun, and it's been good to me for sure. So.
Okay. So Dave, I know you had some exciting news you wanted to share with us that you're now retired, right?
That's right. Yep, I am. I'm retired now.
Okay. Okay, so Dave, another question I have for you is, what does it feel like to be in the Hoosier Racing Fans Hall of Fame?
Oh, it feels good. Being in the Hall of Fame is good for me. And I first started back in 1982 with my dad's car, and we didn't have much, just a little car and a motor, a 355 motor, and it went well from there, though. So I can't complain about that. And we've had a lot of fun doing it, and so getting to the Hall of Fame or any of that stuff has been good for me. So.
Okay. So Dave, okay, what is it like to race the Indiana Speedways?
Um, what was that? I'm sorry about that.
What does it feel like? Okay, what is it like to race the Indiana Speedways?
Racing Indiana Sprint Week.
Yeah.
It, it's cool. You know, I won a lot of them races. I was a winning leader in that at one time. I'm not sure if I still am or not, but I won quite a few Sprint Week races, and it's been good for me for sure.
Okay. So Dave, what was it like to set all those records in your racing career?
Well, it was good. It took me a long time to do it, but we set a lot of records and had a lot of fun doing it. And so, you know, past Tom Bigelow for the most wins in the USAC career was good for me, and I certainly enjoyed that. So
Okay. So Dave, in your racing career, I know you raced for Hoffman racing team. What was that like to race for Hoffman?
oh well, it was pretty good. We won some races. I was the old timer was the guy that was around for a long time, but he was 90 years old, I think, when he passed away back in 2000 or 2001. So I was driving for him then, and it was good for me, and it was a lot of fun driving for them guys. They had a lot of fun, and that they had a good race car. It was a lot. It was good for me.
Okay. So Dave, now that you're retired, are you going to be mentoring the next generation of racers?
No, no, I'm not. So I'm uh I'm retiring. We're going to buy a camper, and we're off to campsites and racetracks, I guess, and we're going to enjoy some of that. So
Okay. So how did your family handle you being on the road all the time with your racing career?
oh, they've enjoyed it, and we've had a lot of fun racing, and my wife and my son and my daughters too. They all like racing, and so we've had a lot of fun doing it, and you know it's been fun. It's been fun up to this point. So
Okay. In your racing career, Dave, did you get to at any point in your racing career, did you get scared to go out and race at all? Or
what's that again?
I says at any point in your racing career, did you ever get scared going out to race?
Oh well, we started out racing, and I I did have a little bad luck with some injuries on occasion, but it's been good for me other than that. So
Okay. Is there something in your that you would like to tell the next generation of racers coming up?
what's that again?
I says, is there something you would like to tell the next generation of racers coming up?
Oh well, just enjoy your time and um, just just enjoy the go and have fun doing it, and it'll be it'll be fun in the long run.
Okay. So when you were growing up, Dave, who did you look up to as a race car driver?
Steve Kinzer was always my favorite, even though he ran a wing, and Bob Kinzer was the non-wing guy. It was Steve's dad. I raced against him for a long time, and so the Kinzers have always been my favorites, and we've had a lot of fun racing with them guys. And Bob he taught me a lot how to race back then, so I
Okay.
certainly appreciate that. So
Okay. So when all the years you were racing, Dave, did you ever have any bad occurrences at the racetrack?
no,
No.
nope, never did. So
Okay. Okay. Is there anybody you would like to thank for helping you get this far with your racing career, Dave?
Well, there's been a lot of people help me through the years, and so I certainly appreciate everybody that's helped me. And Beachy Engines, they were our big sponsor of ours for a long time back in my dad's day, and so they were one of the first ones to start helping us in competition welding. At chassis were one of the first to come on to help us, and so I appreciate everybody that's helped us. And it's been a long career, and we've had a lot of fun doing it. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. You know, like I said, Dave, when I first got to talk to you on the phone, I remember watching you on ESPN, Thursday Night Thunder, and all that stuff.
Yeah, we did all that.
Yeah.
And, Steve Lewis was my car owner back then, and we had a lot of fun racing for him, and we won a couple championships driving the midget for Steve Lewis and Galen Fox in the Silver Crown car, and the Hoffmans in the with the sprint car. So those are my my 3 USAC point championships, and I appreciate all them guys for helping me.
Thank you, Dave, for having a very awesome racing career. And, you know, it's been our pleasure to have you on this racing show with us tonight, Dave, talking to us about your racing career. Yeah, but Dave, I'll tell you what, good luck in your retirement. We'll miss seeing you at the races. You know, hopefully one of these days we can see you at a local racetrack where I'm at so I can meet you in person and talk to you. Yes.
Yeah, well, thanks. I appreciate that, and I'll certainly do my best.
Yes. But Dave, yeah, just wanted to talk to you about your racing career and get to know you a little bit better because you know what? That's what's going to help grow this racing show and make this sport better, right?
That's right. Yep.
Yes.
Certainly will, and hopefully everything goes well.
Dave, being you're retired, have you gotten the itch to say, man, I really miss being behind the wheel?
No, I doubt it.
No.
No, there's no other. No, there's no other Darlands that race, and so hopefully it goes well for everybody from here. So.
Yeah, definitely. But thank you again, Dave, for talking to us about your racing career. One last question I have for you, Dave. How did you get the nickname the People's Champ?
Well, I come from J.R. Todd, really, the drag racer, and I've had that name for a long time, really. But he's the first one to give it to me back in the day. So I got to thank JR for that nickname, and it's certainly been good for me.
Oh yes, exactly. But thank you very much, Dave, for being on the racing show with us tonight, talking to us about your racing career. I will call you in a minute to thank you in person. It's been a pleasure to sit down and talk to you tonight, Dave.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, and it's been good and been a long career for me. So.
Yep. Thank you very much, Dave.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, very long career. And I want to tell you one thing. I want to tell you one last thing, Dave. Congratulations on making it into the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. That's certainly a big deal for me, and I've won a lot of big stuff, but that certainly is one of the highlights for sure. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, but congratulations on making it into the Hall of Fame, Dave.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
All right, good. Bye-bye.
Don't put me in that position again.
What?
Don't put me in that position again. You were not prepared for that interview.
Yep. Yeah, they're back straight.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Dave Darland, the USAC Silver Crown and midget driver. I'll tell you what, Dave has had a very awesome racing career. And yes, it's been a pleasure to have Dave be a part of this racing career, um, be a part of the racing world with us. Definitely going to miss him out on the racetrack. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, so that was the People's Champ, Dave Darland. Thank you for a very awesome racing career, Dave. I'll tell you what, some big news coming out of the racing world though this coming weekend. There's going to be a big announcement coming out of NASCAR as far as the Richard Petty. He's announcing he's going to own a NASCAR again for his grandson Thad Moffitt. So congratulations to Richard Petty and that organization. Also, ladies and gentlemen, definitely some other racing stuff going on. I'll tell you what, high limit series, there's a lot of drivers jumping out of that high limit series. I don't know what's going to happen with the World of Outlaw series next year, but yes, definitely. But yes, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, so yes, we'll see what happens with the World of Outlaw series next year. Like I said, a lot of drivers are jumping ship. One of the newest drivers to jump ship on the high limit series is Riku Abreu. And I'll tell you what, Jacob Allen's jumped ship on that deal. So hasn't Brad Sweet and Casey Kane. I'll tell you what, Corey Eliason. That's just to name a few. So we'll see what happens next year with the World of Outlaw series. Who's gonna be on which side of the sidelines here. Yeah. So and yeah, so they've got some awesome 164 scale dirt diecast out there. So go snag them up. Three of Doug Wolfgang's diecast out to the 8D, the 29, and the Orange 8 car. Definitely snag those up, ladies and gentlemen. They also have the 1Z Nance sprint car that Sammy Swindell raced at Kokomo. I mean, not Kokomo, but in the World of Outlaw Series, sorry, back in 1982. But also, ladies and gentlemen, would like to, another car that they've come out with is the 47 Dane Lasowski Casey's General Store Gil Sonner car, so definitely snag that one up. They also have some pretty awesome 124 scale classic modifieds and classic stock cars. The blank ones, go snag them up at dirttrackracecars.com, Dirt Track Race Cars in Company. They also have a racing club that you can join, so that way you'll be the first ones to be notified when the new 164 scale sprint cars come out. But ladies and gentlemen, another thing, I'd like to thank Brody Manning Motorsports for being a part of this racing show with us, and New England Hemophilia Association / Walking with Waylon Page. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys would like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, you can email us at jjnolan151@gmail.com, or you can call or text us at 712-209-7138. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good night. Catch you later. Another episode of the Josh and Oliver S. Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube.